And welcome back. Well, today a program called Help, Not Handcuffs. It's intended to help people who are struggling with substance abuse without the fear of arrest. They're reframing addiction as disease, not a crime. This is a program, it's a collaboration between the Addiction Resource Council and the Delafield Police Department. Chelsey Wasielewski and Chief Erik Kehl are here to tell us all about it. Had to get that last name right. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So I think this is great because a lot of people are going to say, okay, that sounds neat. Help, not handcuffs. And it's a big deal for people to reframe something as an addiction and not a disease. I think anybody who knows someone or loves someone who struggles likes the sound of that. Where did the importance of this program come from for you guys?
As far as, Addiction Resource Council is concerned, we are a prevention agency. So being able to really incorporate the message of helping people and reframing something as a disease, which addiction is, and not having it be portrayed as a crime. We always say that we're not going to arrest our way out of this, specifically thinking about the opioid epidemic. So being able to collaborate with Delafield Police Department has been crucial to spreading that message.
So how does the program work? Because people are going to say, okay, this is neat. We want to get rid of the stigma. We want to make sure that people can get help and not be arrested. So how do we do that?
Well, the idea is anybody who's suffering with addiction that is ready for help can come to our department, contact an officer would be assigned, and we would work with the Addiction Resource Council to fill out the insurance application, find a treatment center, get you to the treatment center, do all the legwork to actually get you down the path of recovery.
I think that would be intimidating for someone, because they're going to see someone like you in a uniform, and they're going to be really scared to walk in that door in the first place. And so who do you see this helping? Because you're every day on the streets dealing with people with addictions or arresting people who have gotten themselves in trouble, whether, because of addiction. So who do you see this helping in your line of work?
Well, what we anticipate is, there comes a time, my understanding, for most addicts that they're ready. It's time, I've had enough, I can't keep living like this, I need to get help. We just want to provide the venue to approach us. Now there is a level of trust. Some people aren't going to believe us. Oh, it's just a big trick. It isn't. I'm not that tricky of a person. It really is just an honest effort to try to make a difference. As we've said, we can't just keep arresting and hoping that it solves itself. It just doesn't work. So it seemed like a reasonable chance to take to try to make a difference.
I like this. So when it comes down to the legal repercussions for someone, I think they're going to worry, do I have to tell where I got the drugs? Do I have to tell how I'm getting my supply? Do I have to say, all those kinds of things? Are there legal ramifications for someone coming forward and getting help?
So there's two different aspects to this. Okay, we're still a police department. We're still going to go out and do our job. However, if somebody comes to the department, and we've actually done this for the last several years for getting rid of controlled substances and paraphernalia, where just bring it in, we don't ask you your name, we don't ask anything, we just take it, we inventory it, we make sure it gets destroyed safely. This is the next logical step where a person can come in and say, hey, I need help, okay? Based on that, we're not going to arrest you. Okay, we're going to get you that help. We're going to work with our partners. We're going to do what needs to be done. There is paperwork. We need to know who you are so that we can do a safe pass off to the Addiction Resource Council people. But we're not doing this to try to make a bunch of arrests. We want to make a difference. If once again we stop a car and there's drugs in that car, that's a whole different thing. They're not, coming to us necessarily at that point. So we're going to do what we're expected to do. However, it really is, I'm hoping people will take a chance and, hey, let's go to Delafield. Let's see. Okay, I can only tell you that we're not in this to make a bunch of arrests. We do that anyhow. This is totally separate.
Well, it seems like it really helps everyone. It helps the person struggling, it can help their family, it can help the community, and it helps you with your job. Do you see success in recovery when, through all that you do, when someone says, hey, like Officer Kehl says, when I'm ready, and I want this help, sometimes I just don't know how to get it?
Yes, exactly. And it's really what the heart of the program is breaking down those barriers. So we know that when somebody has a substance use disorder, there's this point where this readiness for change happens. And it's really making sure that this readiness for change happens, but then there aren't a bunch of barriers in the way after that choice is made. And so that's why this program, we can see this being so successful because it eliminates all of that.
It's brand new, started on July 1st, so here's more information. It's in partnership with the Delafield Police Department. Again, it's Help, Not Handcuffs. The phone number to call if you want for more information, or you can stop in, 262-646-6240. Again, it'll help all Waukesha County residents. There's a referral to treatment, there's case management services, but help you get that help that you need if you or someone you know is struggling with addiction. Thanks, you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Cool program.